Alright, and boot sequence initialized, glitch witch online, magic is stable, code is corrupted, and chaos is inevitable. Welcome back to the stream glitches, let's break everything. And I may have done just a little bit of work while I was offline, and I will show it to you here in a second. Let's see. Oh, and then, so let's take a look at what I've done. So this might not look too different right here, but basically I have expanded this wall back so that way we can get more machinery, and I may have done just a little bit more. So you'll see that now there's a staircase going down here, and there are multiple levels now. So yeah, I dug a hole. Basically, it's just this massive hole where basically it's going to have multiple floors going all the way down to the bottom there. So that's exactly what we did during offline. And it goes down. It's going to be several stories, but I have yet to complete that aspect of it. I did not have a lot available. Give me just a second. Let me see.
Welcome to the Coven. Tech supply.
And oh, I gotcha. I got a follow. Okay. Appreciate it. I think. Give me a second. I also I'm not sure, but I don't have audio coming through my own headphones. I'm not entirely sure what that is about. But I did check and make sure that you guys could hear me, so that's good. Just check out what exactly is going on. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not sure what my audio is. I'm probably gonna have to troubleshoot that later, because I think I might need a reboot. I'm not entirely sure what's going on with my audio. But for now, I just want to get the stream started and everything, so that way I'm not messing with audio for, you know, who knows how long it's gonna take. So, as long as you guys can hear, right? So, anyway, what I do want to do is also get more bots. Oh, something else I did was get these heavy machinery, or heavy transport bots started. So as you kind of look at our profit, last time we were in stream, it was at, I think, 40,000. So yeah, we've definitely almost doubled that. We're making, we're gonna get close to that 100K, and before you know it, we're gonna be at 1 million. So little by little. We also have, let's see, I've cleaned up some areas. I've made it to where now I can go around, so that way if I forget to open this elevator and I accidentally kind of go through a different elevator, I'm not going to be trapped waiting for the elevator to come down, so that should hopefully speed it up. I've yet to do much in here. I was originally going to make it a what's it called? A storage facility, basically. And I might still keep it. What would be really cool is to make like a sorting system to where basically I can put things into a container and basically have them auto sort into all the different kind of materials. So that way I have them on hand to craft and utilize as need be. That one, I have yet to do too much with the data cables, or anything with the data cables, other than research all of it. So it might take some time, but let's also take a look at basically what I did. I unlocked some aspects here So what did I unlock? I unlocked this part right here. Mostly because they have heavy duty transport bots, and then I think for both, yeah. So, and then also technically this one, I'm not sure what that came, that's cool. I'm not sure what the crown, oh, I think these are like the little emblems. Yeah, so we have our own emblems, that's cool, it's a crown. Anyway, sorry, distracted. Yeah, this one didn't offer much, but it does have the transport bot, so I guess. But basically, out of everything we can sell right now that we have on market, we are selling. Although technically we could even set up component parts now, so we do have it available to basically sell through the galactic market. Because basically, I'm trying to remember exactly how to do it. Sales platform. Yeah. So we could do basically any of these. We just have to create them. Oh yeah. I guess we should also enable these through the galactic market, at least some of them. Yeah. I think that was the only one that I am making that also needs to be turned on there. But let's see. We need... trying to think through everything. We have a lot of things in queue here. And then I've also been leveling up as much as I can for like trying to get extra experience that kind of gives us boost per item. So that's been helping out. We haven't been really selling any vacuum bots because I kind of stopped production of them. For other items that are a little bit better. So like the mining drone, for instance, we're really getting up there in the XP, luckily. And then we also have, I don't know, there we go. Yeah, so we have some for the heavy duty transport bots as well. So let's go ahead and upgrade that so it helps kind of the product weight, so that way we can ship more. I try to like level them up evenly just because, but that's exactly kind of where we're starting off for today's stream. 200,000, which is way more than we had like starting last week. When we started last week, I think I had a max in my bank account like 4,000 at a time, maybe 15 if I was lucky, but yeah, now we're getting towards the 100Ks, consistently having that, and I've even made a couple of payments on the debt, so yay. Slowly getting out of debt with the from the factory and everything, but yeah, so we've set all of that up, we're making production and everything. I think the only thing that would really kind of help out is the steel, because if you kind of like look, it's the steel that we're kind of missing versus like, you know, we've got the, I had to make basically the lava smelters. I had to go find that, and so now we have these plates, but it's the steel that we're kind of bottlenecking at. Yeah, so like this one. Basically, yeah, we're just not getting enough to kind of like produce both items. Both products take steel, so I might have to expand the steel. However, as you can see, we're kind of getting tight inside of this this factory where we're basically making all of the raw components. So it's kind of starting to get to a tight squeeze. This is where we're making the steel, and it's 4 steel production, but we kind of need more, it seems. Yeah, because these are maxed out, and basically, oh, yeah, we should definitely, that'll be, so, the problem is where I could potentially make a second floor and kind of have it go right above this and kind of make a little platform. That's what I'm thinking, because we kind of need the more space to work with, and what we have right now is just not enough for this area. And other than trying to move it all the way over that way, it's not going to work. Oh, hello, Persephone, by the way. Oh good, I'm glad that you got your laptop up and running. I appreciate you lurking at me. But I'm glad. I hope the hip feels better, by the way. build a quick platform just because that's a quick issue to fix. Let's go ahead and start that off. I think I'm gonna start by building kind of a walkway up there. You'll kind of see what I'm doing here in a second. Let's see, how far back do I need to make it? I should probably not have it right out in the middle. I'm thinking I'll do it like this. So up to ledge, there we go. And then platform, and then kind of go up from there. Maybe one more. Yeah, I think we're gonna need one more up. There we go. And then basically from there, we just need. We don't have. Oh, we do have foundation. Yep. I feel like I always have foundation on me, but. This way, can I just put you? It needs to be OSHA safe. Alright. And then, do one more ledge. Now we kind of have the start of our platform set. Super simple. Let's make some smelters while we're all building this platform, just to help. Let's see. We can do 4 for now and see how that goes. But we could probably make 8 and put them up here too. But anyway, let's go ahead and finish this platform out. Of course, it needs to be kind of up one level, but how do I want to do this? Because I could raise it up beforehand. Let's, yeah, we should be fine. Let's raise it up one more, actually. I'd rather have it. The only thing is we're gonna have to bring power up here. But it'll be worth it. Let's do stairs. Ideally up. And ledge. And then we just need the, what is it? The building blocks. There we go. And then we should be able to set them over here, build over this way, and then we have to start again. Perfect. Yeah, this will work. It's just a little, basically a little loft area where we can just set down just a few more machines. And worst case, I can expand it from there. I think I might need to, but it's a good start. So let's see how many we can fit up here. I'm going to need, let's see. Thinking, do I want to put it one back or? I guess we should do the belt first. Let's figure out where we want to, how we want to help with this. Using logic. So, this isn't even, whoa, where did these go? Were these crushers always, oh, I picked them up, didn't I, when I went to go? I got it. That's fun. That's not going to be helpful. Alright. There we go. Put them back. Go, and then configure pressure with use. There we go. And then we just need to get them up there as well. Now, how do we want to do this? Because as you can see, these are kind of already being in use. It's only a 2x2 for each one. So, what I'm thinking, yeah, I have a plan. I have a plan. Rather than having them kind of go, oh my gosh, I took this one away, didn't I? Alright. This is why I don't control F. Put it in the wrong spot. Alright. That was not helping our situation. But yeah, I have the way to fix it. So what we're going to do is instead of doing it like this, we're going to kind of I guess I need these two. Yeah, that's how. Awesome. So, here's the plan. We just need conveyors, but we're gonna need more. As always. Always have conveyors. Let's grab... We need machinery parts and the plates, so let's grab those real quick. Should be right here. I know I even made a little container just for the machinery parts, just because we kept going through them faster than I could produce them with one machine. But we also don't need more than that, so I just made it work. Anyway, what was I doing? Plates. We need plates. Those are rods. Plates. Over this way. That'll do. Anyway, let's make some more. That should be fine. I don't want to clog up our for making things, basically. Let's put it... Basically, we're gonna kind of... The plan is to wrap it around. However, the problem is that I can't... There we go. Back around here, and then we're just gonna go up from that area. So let's put it here and then go from there. We need to get it up. So what might be the best plan? All right. Yeah. I did not know how to do that. There we go. So what we want to do is bring it around maybe. No, that won't work. We need more space than that. How do we want to do this? Yeah, because I need about four blocks to work to bring it up. So why not? I have a racing block. Let's do it like this. Over here. What do we like? Okay. And then we start building up. So, up. And I don't think we're gonna be able to bring it back around if we put it there. We won't. So, we'll just do one at a time. Spaghetti again. I think it'll work out. Maybe it won't because the stairs are here. That's a fun issue. Okay. Oh. We'll bring it around for now. We'll figure it out. I'm like a pantser. I don't know if you guys have heard that before, that term, but basically you just like do things by the seat of your pants. You don't plan. If I plan, everything just goes south. So I don't plan. And it works out. Kind of. More or less. But let's see. I guess I'll just go out from this part. It'll be fine. I can always undo this, but let's try it. I think I could bring it around this way, and then go up next to it. That's not an up. This is an up. There we go. Now let's go upstairs and finish it like this. We should be able, yeah, it should be a straight shot. There we go. Perfect. Alright, so we have that. And then what I'm going to do... how do I want to do this? I'm going to bring it over one more, basically. Let's see. And that way we can get the smelters. Right here. I'm going to bring it back. That's fine. Let's see. I guess. It's not even. I want it to be even. Even if it doesn't matter. It's fine. Let's see. So, now we should be able to put it down. Away from the steps, so it's nice and clean. Anyway. what we need to do, we need the loaders. We need more loaders than that, that's for sure. So, let's do here, here, here. Same for here, and we're gonna have to bring it back down over this way somehow. And we will figure that out, because basically we need to get it back in line with the steel production over that way. I might have to wrap it around and kind of get creative with it. We'll see. Yeah. Okay. So let's finish out the conveyor here. Oh yeah, power. We do need that. That's important. Alright. Where is the closest power? We have those in there. I was trying not to make like an ugly power thing, but we might not have a choice, will we? Okay. So let's go ahead and put down our transformer because we need to bring power up here, whether we like it or not. So, transformer. And let's see. So that door over here is where our other transformers are from for this floor. As you can see, I had to upgrade the. I fixed the power problem, by the way, but now we have plenty of power. But I want to get it over there without it looking ugly, ideally. But I might not have much of a choice in the matter. So, Alright, I'm gonna have to probably bring it out and bring it, like, around, I feel like. Unless I want to make the entire floor, but then it's just gonna shut it off, and I won't be able to put it everywhere, I just have to put it over the middle. I'm thinking. See, I'm trying to plan as I go. How much do I want? Do I want this to be 2 stories? I'm probably gonna need it to be 2 stories anyway, aren't I? Because there's no room for expansion unless we start hollowing out that wall over there. And even then, it's still kind of difficult to do. Alright, yeah. We're just gonna move. Don't overthink it. It's gonna probably look so dark for a minute. Let's grab this, and we don't have enough, do we? We have very little. Got it. Alright, there we go. With these. I may or may not have used all of them for all the other things, all the other floors I had to do. Alright, perfect. So, that'll help. And besides, if we're gonna bring power up here anyway, we might as well do it this way. So, let's get the power. I'm going to put one here, I think. See if that, it should technically connect from there to there. Yes. Yay. Alright, let's see. Can you, how far out can I make it? Not very far out. You don't like that. Oh, well, it's clipping. I'm okay with clipping. I have no problem with that. Wait till you guys see my, my satisfactory build one day. I swear. Alright. We'll kind of bring it around up here. It'll be fun. Let's go upstairs. The game is very loud, by the way. Thank you. I will check on that. It's so funny because I can't really like test it because my sound isn't working for some reason. So hopefully that's a little bit better for you. So I can't really hear it enough to test where the levels are right now. That is why. Here we go. And then over. Do we want? I don't think it's going to, because it has to be super close. So we might have to build a little power pole place. These are only large ones. We need a smaller one because the larger ones are gonna take up way too much space. Here we go. That should be, oh, that's not gonna be close enough if we put it there. It needs to be like 10 meters out, which I think is a meters per block, so yeah. Fun times. Alright, let's see. So power pole. There we go. Here to, oh, I forgot. Alright, there we go. Power pole. Oh, we could probably put it here. Yeah, that'll work. Alright, and then go. Put connection here to the power pole, and power pole to that. And you're offline. Why are you offline? Why are you unhappy? Let's take a look. Okay, you're part of the high voltage grid, which apparently is offline. Did I do something again? Oh, this is not connected. That would explain. Let's connect. Of course it's just outside of the boundary. Like, it's one off. Jeez. Okay. I'm not gonna bother with it. I'm just gonna put 2 down. Oh, because it has too many things on the adapter. Got it. Got it. So what we're gonna do is connect it straight to it. I think I can still do that. Yeah, that works. Alright. I don't know anything about electricity, but we got it. We should have the power now. Let's take a look. Oh yeah, I have a jetpack now. I just have yet to make the fuel, so that's on my list. Yay, and we're making steel. I love how I said this was easy and it's turning out to be a massive task for no reason. And I can't put it there. I'm gonna have to move it anyway. Just one space over because it's covering the output. I just realized that, so. There goes our power, and there it comes back. There we go. That should be on. Perfect. Alright, and now we have space to actually work. So, bring it back down, and let's see, I think the output is all the way over here. Yeah. I think our best bet is going to be to bring it around, and then, kind of add it into this belt line right there. Combine them. So, right here. Let's grab a balancer. There we go. Okay. That'll work. Cool. And then we just need to connect that to that. Alright. I love how I put the output on the complete opposite end of this is why I end up with spaghetti. I could just bring it back around. That could work. I could also just bring this one forward and then twist it through. How do I want to do this? Alright. Spaghetti it is. I don't feel like messing with non-spaghetti. Okay. And bring it back. Yeah, that seems about right. Also, hopefully the game is better. Let me know. I did try to fix it, ideally. And I suck at jumping. Jeez. Okay. I am trying to get up so that way I can maneuver. Alright. I'll just go back over here. Awesome. Where do we need to connect? Where do I need to connect? Right there. Awesome. That's plenty of distance. Let's start just going downward. Down. And down. And we're gonna need one more. And conveyors. we go. And it should be a straight shot once we get all of the conveyors we need. There we go. Now we should have hopefully plenty of steel coming in. I guess we should model that anyway, but cool. I mean, at least that kind of, I don't know if that doubles it or not. Make sure everything's going well. Oh, I haven't set these to output. Have I? Oh, never mind. Okay, so more is being made than can come in. But I think that should slowly fix itself because usually these start producing way more. So over time we'll get more steel kind of being made. Let's see. This one's not getting any output, but that makes sense because it's last. Yeah. Trust me, it'll work. It'll work eventually. Anyway. We got that solved, and then I actually have a list, guys. Let's see. I mean to upgrade the electric, and I did also want to get jetpack fuel, ideally, today. How to make jetpack fuel is another thing, because we're gonna have to go all the way back to the Islandite reservoir over here. Because basically we don't have crude oil coming out of, the reservoir. We only have the liquid polymer right here. So we're going to either need a second one, like a second connection just for crude oil, or a whole different, like, yeah, we're gonna have to figure that out. But I'm thinking it'll have to be a second connection because, yeah, it's gonna have to be a second connection. And we need steel, which is kind of a problem because we have no steel. Oh, I've yet to set this to output for one, but we're gonna steal these and then we're gonna output after that. Good thing I did not. There's that, and here's this one, and then one more. We're gonna need a ton of steel. But let's see. Those are input, but then we need output. Wait a second. Yep. I think I was, Yep, okay. Did I lose my mind? I did lose my mind, didn't I? Okay, so basically this is coming... Yep. Okay. Alright. That's the input, and we basically hooked up the input to that, and we need the output. So... just a second. What we could do is wrap it around this way, so start from here. We need more loaders. Yeah, this is what I messed up. There's no output. Duh. Alright. Do I wanna do this? Yeah, I'm going to have to expand this. Alright. You'll see kind of my thought process, I promise. I just be forgetful. Not bad. Let's grab these. Because we're going to bring it basically around before that. So, output, output, output. Hopefully this also should be upgradable, is what I'm thinking. So, that way if we need to add on even more, if we can, then we will. And... go, and then same here, output, output, and output. There we go. We're basically going to start from over there. We're gonna add more conveyors, I think, maybe. But bring it around here. Over this way, it's gonna need to kind of come out. I think that should be enough. And then just gonna come around. Still a little weird, but I think this makes sense. Maybe, maybe not. If not, it's unique. All right, and no, there. Oh, jeez. Okay. Now turn. I also I do know that I can pick and drag it. I promise. I do it every once in a while. It's more of a I'm stubborn and I don't like it. Here and here, and then this way, and then we should be able to kind of go down. Hopefully I can go down in time, and then if not, then we'll have to move the balancer a little bit. But let's give this a try. Okay, not that. There we go. And then down, and yeah, we're gonna have to move the balancer. Got it. There we go. Wrong. Okay. That'll work. And then we just need these two erased. And then a balancer. There we go. And then this one just needs to be restored, and we should have those put together again. I don't know. It will make sense eventually, but I think I got that hooked up right now. But yeah, basically all of the input, so it goes output here, goes around through here, and is in the input. And then if there's more than can be created right at that time, then it will continue going up the belt into the other smelters up here, go through all of the input and stop right here, and then the output's on the other side. Basically, this is just so we're not wasting any, because as you kind of saw, we had like a ton saved up in the crushers, because the crushers work faster than the smelters can smelt the steel. That's the name, steel. So, yeah, that's the logic behind it, basically. I'm also totally procrastinating on going all the way over there and doing this, I don't want to work with pipes again. I don't want to work with any of this, but okay. Pipes and me don't get along, but we're gonna manage. Let's see. Go TBD. And let's go get some jetpack fuel so we can fly. And this way, I think. Yes, I'm not getting lost. Look at me knowing my own bunker. Well, and there's a pipe. I don't know why I was lost when I could just follow the pipe. Duh. Follow the yellow brick road. Anyway, let's see. Yeah, if you remember when I was messing with this, with the water, it was a pain. A big pain. And now I have more to do, so. We're gonna have to have another connection, aren't we? Or else, something we could do. Because this is bring it into liquid polymer, but what we could do... I have ideas. Let's give it a try. We just might need to expand this area a little bit. Which is gonna be a pain, but it'll be worth it, I think. So, go this way, and then, here, and then up. Where are you even working from? Right here. Yep, good. And then back a little bit, and then up. There you go. We're getting used to the 3D, guys. Yeah, little means, and then we also have the floor to do. So we'll do those little by little. And hopefully I brought enough stuff. I think I did, though. We should be fine. This. don't remember how big the tank has to be. I might have to go back because I didn't grab like everything I needed, I don't think. Oh look, we can make a tank. Yay! Yeah. I'm gonna see if this works. Hopefully it will. I'm thinking it will. Maybe. Probably. Hopefully. It could be wishful thinking, not gonna lie. Let's see. We do need... I have to get rid of all this first because it's too big. There we go. Go. Alright, now we should definitely have enough space for the tank, I'd like to think. Put it right in the middle back here. Yeah, we might need just a little bit more space going through here. Let's do box shape. Bring it over this way and, so over this way and then up. That. Okay. Oh god, you're going downwards. That's not good. Remove all areas. See, I love how every single time I think that I get a whole, I get used to this machine, like the one. I fail at it. It's... Alright, let's put this here so that way we don't fall in a hole. Oh, and I did anyway. Cool. There we go. Oh, and we did it all the way up there. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure we can use the space anyway. I mean, this 3D thing is not like I'm much better at the floor shape. Yeah. Let's grab all of this. I'm trying to make it so I can walk around and build pipes around it, though. That's the goal. That's why I'm working on this. Trying to make sure. So at least this way we can put up the pipes as needed. But my plan is to kind of steal the input because basically it's kind of wrapping around this area. And let's see, where's the input? It's over here. Okay, I'm gonna borrow you. Gimme. So, and in worst case we can combine it maybe? I don't know how much this pipe can take, but let's see. We're gonna just bring it over to the tank though, instead. This way, and we need, we'll probably just put it in here, and then go up. Up. I'm not sure how far up we need, but this way. Clear the path, I suppose. Alright, and that'll work. Yay. Here. Yeah, this is why I'm bad at piping, because no depth perception. I'm not sure what's wrong and why I don't have that in this game. I just can never tell where anything is. I don't know what it is. Corner. Goodness. Yep, and then rotate around. There we go. We'll need that. Yes. Perfect. And then we just need straight. Straight and straight. Yay! Alright, so then it should start filling up the water tank, or the tank, which is backwards, but I don't care. I might let it fill up just because. I don't know if it really helps, but it'll at least let it last longer? I don't know. Anyway, then we need to actually bring the connection back. So then we have a right turn up this way and then straight. Yeah, we're definitely going to
Welcome to the coven. Attacks upon you.
Here we go. We're gonna need to bring it over this way. Might have to do a right turn. There we go. Awesome. Then just no problem get through all of this. Great. Oh, I forgot it's going over this way. Hey, that's helpful. Can I climb on this and then jump up here? Because I don't want to build. Alright, I'm gonna have to Minecraft rig it. Oh my gosh, if I can jump in this game. Come on, come on. The jump is like super sensitive and you jump like 5 blocks up. There we go. This way. Right, bring it over here. And then we'll just bring it around. And that should work. Let me drill this thing. Work back around and then rehook it up. And then we can basically start making the other oil type basically. So here, corner, there we go. Straight line. And it needs to go over to the side. Let's see. We might have to get more no depth perception. Alright. We might have to go get more steel. Go and next up, there we go. Do we have any more? Oh yeah, I didn't make all the pipes, so we're good. At least so far. We're definitely gonna need to get more steel before we go try to bring this all the way back to the unless I might not even have to bring it back. I could just kind of leave it over this way, which I might honestly do. Let's see, how do I was hoping to connect it that way, but it's not gonna work, so connect, yes, connect this way by 2, and then yeah, there we go. Alright, and it goes into there. That is being remade and being sent off. Let's see how well we're doing with our crude alumite. Are we going up or down? So we're going up, which is good. Because basically that means that we're getting more in than is going out so far. So that's good. How to make the fuel now. So we need low density alumite. So basically it goes into a distillation column just like this one, and then it outputs into a let's see, liquid polymer, or no, this one goes into liquid fuel, and then we just have to do the waste gas through this. Does that mean we need 2? Yes, it seems. Got it. So we're definitely gonna need more space because these were a pain to try and hollow out basically. Oh, what I could do is kind of move this back a little bit. Hopefully that'll give us enough space. Maybe. Just in case it doesn't, though, I will, so, let's do box shape. And we want to hollow out as much as possible. And then bring it out. Okay, bring it down this way. That'll work. Helps. Let's see. Just point and shoot. There we go. And then while that's working on that, let's repack this. Give some. Look at me with logic of all things. The problem is, how big is this distillation chamber? It's gonna be massive, that's what I thought. And we're gonna need electronic components before we can do anything. But let's kind of like plan it out. Plan. So 5 by 12 by 5. So we definitely need maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That should be fine. And 12, which should also be fine. We should be good. In theory. So let's go ahead and grab those parts that we need for the distillation chamber. Go grab those, and then we'll definitely need more steel though. So we'll check it out. Let's see. Oh, I'm getting lost. Over this way? Yeah. I'm learning my own bunker. You'd think making it would have made it easier for me to figure out how to move around in it. Nope. Alright, and let's go grab those parts. We need the electronic components for one. And we'll grab anything else we might need just in case. So, let's grab the electronic components. Make the distillation chamber, and we'll need another flare stack. Other than that, what I might do, let's see. I'm not sure how we do. I know we need barrels. Because in order to make jetpack fuel. Okay, so we need 1 Zennerite plate and 30 liquid fuel and a fluid assembler. Okay, we can just make a fluid assembler there, and then basically the only thing we should need is probably more piping. Baking. I'm trying to make sure we might need more conveyors though too, although we have plenty to make them. Alright, let's do steel. More steel as always. Hey, look at all that steel we are producing though. Bad. Oh yeah, because some steel is also going in there, so yeah, there's like a lot happening basically. Luckily, it seems to be kind of working for us, so let's see where we're at with the steel, because we definitely... Or is it getting produced? I was hoping that it would be produced faster than it could be taken, but I don't know that it is, because that steel is needed for so much. Yeah, so we definitely need to up our steel production, so that is not doing it. Yeah, because basically there's 2 splitters, because basically it comes out through here, and then, yeah. I mean, it's not really being made very much, because it's kind of being made to use the advanced machinery part, but could just set up 1 to go straight into the advanced machinery part, and then the rest go. I don't know. I don't know if that'll help. I think we just need more steel production. And more of the crushers. Yeah, we definitely need more steel beams for all of this stuff. But for now, I'll grab what I can here. Oh goodness, yeah, we're gonna need more. How do I make this happen? Alright. So we need it both for piping as we need it and for the other stuff, so let me think. What I could do is kind of remove the smelters right here, build a ton of crushers, have all the crushers down here, and then have a ton of smelters upstairs, and then bring them back, versus what I currently have. What do I want to do? I mean, that's a good plan. Do I want to enact it? No. I'm procrastinating, absolutely. Let's see. What do I want to do?
Yeah, we're not gonna have much of a choice, are we? Okay. I guess. Alright. Okay. Oh. I also think we could use more of the... Let me make sure that these are, like, working at max capacity. Like, this one isn't even running yet. So that means that it's an issue of having enough. It's not the machinery. Okay. Got it. Yeah, that one's not even running. And neither is this one. So we only basically have 2 in production. Yeah. Alright, that's the issue we're gonna need to solve. So, basically, all of this is going in here, but... Okay, I might also need to upgrade these elevators, but we need circuit boards to do that, but we have circuit boards, which is fortunate. Because I don't know if it's the speed or not, because I did fix that over the weekend as well. So, let's grab... I know, it's getting claustrophobic again. Alright. There we go. Alright. What was I getting? I already forgot. Ah, circuit board. Over this way. Do I need 200? No, but it'll do. Okay. Let's go ahead and take away all this. Goodbye. And goodbye. And then... let's just do this, because it's easier to set it on top like that. Then we need 2 freight elevators. One going down to the bottom here, and then one up top. Can I just set it? That would be amazing. I don't want to go up there. Does that work? Are you happy? That looks right. Yeah, that's right. Alright. Does that help? Please, please tell me that helps. Okay, well that seems a lot more consistent, so it seemed like that was bottlenecking. Yeah, that's so much faster. Okay, that was what was bottlenecking it, basically. Yeah, that's much better. Alright. Let's see. Hopefully more steel will be output now. Make sure that the crushers are doing their job, because basically we don't need more crushers if the current crushers that we have aren't even getting enough material. So now the third one is working, so excellent. And the fourth one should hopefully be starting soon, I'd like to think. Well, it got one piece. Which is a good sign. I know, we just have like so much that we need of this technum ore, basically. I guess I could also set up another mining pot too over there, because I think we only have 2 active right now, but it is a miner 2 level, so everything's upgraded to level 2. But yeah, we're definitely going to need more, because those 3 are not working. Yeah. Alright, let's go check on the technum, because we're gonna need more, and I don't think... Trying to think. How do I... I'm also trying to think if it, like, is my splitter set up. How goes the diggy hole? Not well. My brain is scattered and, I can't- I thought this was gonna be an easy task and it's not. Let's see. Because basically my crushers are not getting enough, input. But it's also because I have it branched off twice. That doesn't help. And then I also have... Let me go check on it. Make sure that our input is up to date. Oh, I didn't mean to go to new. I need to go to TBD. Well, we're going on a trip. Turkey Day to my fellow Canucks. Yes, happy Turkey Day. It's Thanksgiving. What was I doing? There we go. We're just gonna... I got distracted. It is in Canada. Yeah, I figured. So you guys have like Thanksgiving before Halloween. That's interesting. Where is the... There we go. Yeah, I can just take this elevator down. That's fine. An elevator's an elevator. And this is all to hopefully also get fuel for my jetpack. That is what I'm actually working on. Believe it or not. I just need steel, and in order to get more steel, because I need, I need the, like, xenoferrite. Okay. So, here we go. Yeah, we might be able to upgrade this just a little bit more. Let's see, we need to go down to ore, though. Oh, and we probably need to upgrade the freight elevator there. We'll take a look. Yeah, so everything here is like super slow, for instance. Okay, so all of this really kind of needs to be upgraded. Basically. So, let's just upgrade all of this to level 2. I thought it was already leveled, but I guess not. 1, 2. Wait for that to be made, and then we'll also upgrade the conveyors as well. Yeah, you're not gonna like that until I get rid of this one. Got it. Wrong one. This one. Yay. Top one? Can I just... Yeah, I didn't think so. I'm gonna have to go up there. Let's go ahead and, get all of this out. I don't know why I set it up this way. I don't even need all this, but... Alright, this is what we're gonna do instead. This way. Yeah, much cleaner anyway. Look at all that, and it's gonna be faster, and then we just need to finish out the elevator. And then I can add another miner if I need. So, excellent. Let's go. Yep. And then... And this. Yeah, top. Excellent, and then it should be coming through here in a second, so we'll make sure that we get the maximum output as much as we can. Unless it's... okay, cool. Yeah, that looks so much better. That's way more consistent too. Okay, perfect. Hopefully that means we get more steel. I really hope, because it's really sad if this is happening a lot faster than the ore here. Okay. Can I get through? I thought I made a way to get through here, but I guess not, so... This is also why I get stuck, because all of the elevators I just kind of leave on different floors. Well, that one doesn't have... Jeez. Where's the elevator? There it is. Yeah, I just leave all my elevators on different floors and then take a different one down, which strains me. That's fine. Alright. We're organized. We're organized, guys. Totally. Alright. And we're back. Totally not lost. There we go. Yep, and I left that one down here, but now I can call the elevator back down and then just go around so we don't have to wait. So yay! Look at my forethought. And we should be getting more, yeah, that looks like a lot more, ore already. So, hopefully, that means that our crushers are doing their job. So, 1, 2, 3 in use, which is great. We weren't getting that third one, and now we're getting the fourth one. I just want to make sure the fourth one works consistently, because I think as long as we have all 4 working consistently, then we'll be good. More or less. I think it's slowly going up a little faster. I would prioritize this one, but we also need, I guess we aren't really using... I don't think it matters right now because we're not really using any of the concrete yet. That's why none of these are hooked up. We haven't needed concrete yet. But yeah, basically all of this is just getting hooked up before it goes into this last one, but it looks like this last one might start working out. Yeah, okay, it was working. And then now it is again. Okay, either way, we should get more steel. That's what matters. That's what we care about. We just want more steel. That's what this is all about. How do I get out? Ah, I don't like it. I'm trapped. Alright, yeah, that's a lot more steel. I mean, that's some. There's a couple more now. Yeah, I think we just need to organize a little bit better. Just a little bit. Yeah, so we're getting more steel, which is good. I guess I'm gonna steal it off of this. Steal it off of this conveyor belt, because I need a ton more pipes. That's what we're trying to do, is get more pipes. So it's only temporary, and then after this, we can just let the steel do its thing. I don't know. I don't think we'll need that much though. Luckily, let's see. That might be enough. I don't know. I'm wary because they never put things on like the right side of like any of those fluid things. If that makes sense. Basically, you'll put two things next to each other that take pipes, and then are the in and out right next to each other? No, they're on opposite sides. So you have to like wrap it all the way around, and you can't change the input or output as far as I've seen. So, yeah. There's 4 plates. Or pipes. Yeah, we'll definitely have to figure something else out better, because now these two are not doing their job. They're not having enough consistency. So... I might have to add another miner, I'm thinking. Maybe. I might have to add more belts. I don't know. Because even with this line stopped, this one is being... Because basically this one doesn't have any outputs yet. That's just in case we need more steel plates being outputted for a different thing. But basically this one's the only one in use. And then while it's full, this one is being produced all over this way. However, it's also being used for these. So, what do I want to do with that information? I think I'm just gonna need more output, honestly. I wonder... what I could do, maybe. I don't know if it'll help, but I'm gonna try it. I could put another output thing there. See if it helps. If not, then I didn't really waste anything. Yeah, it doesn't really help so much as just... let's get rid of this, and then we're just going to have each of them do their own thing, basically. I think that's better. Okay, no. Yeah, I think we're having consistency issues, because it should not be this inconsistent. We definitely need more miners, I think, to fill up because this belt needs to be filled up, so. Let's go fix that real quick. Add another miner. Make sure we have, yeah, we have plenty. And let's go back up. And fix this once and for all, because we need steel. Okay. Well, it seems like we're doing okay, but yeah, it's these giant breaks. So, let's fix this. Because this basically needs to be outputting consistently for us to be able to do what we need to do. Go down to ore and let's add in more miners. I think it's actually on this side. Yeah. Alright. How do I want to do this? Let's move this. Oh, well, I needed that anyway, but we'll put it right here. We'll just have those two funneling straight into these. Let's see. So what we can do is put them here, I think. So we're gonna add 2 miners. I would rather be safe than sorry. And building blocks. We'll put 2 there. And that should fix our issue of not having them. Oh, that won't work there, but we'll just... Will it be pretty? No, but I do not think it. Yep, definitely not gonna be pretty. Oh my gosh, yeah, that's not gonna work. Alright, so output here. And then we just have to do it like this. It'll work. And then it's the same issue here, but we can put them right next to each other. Oh wait. It's just a little close quarters, that's the issue, and those need to be right next to each other. So what I might do is take this out. I think I can do that, and then set up a loader here. Oh, I could do it like this. Alright. It'll be close, but it'll work. Alright. I don't care how it's done, I just want it done. So, that way. Yes. Okay. Now hopefully we're getting enough to finally, yeah, so that's being outputted. Making sure. Cool. Alright. Hopefully that'll fix our issue. We now have 4 of the level 2 miners consistently inputting into these, yeah, wherever it needs to go. Anyway, back up to TBD, and we take the elevator over. Yay! Oh yeah, now we're at 327 for money, so, or 1,000 for money, so that's good. And that looks a lot more consistent. That's what we want to see. Yeah. So, oh, yeah, I passed the elevator that we need to take. Duh. Okay. We need to take this one. I have too many elevators in this bunker. I don't know where everything is. This one. And then endless tunnel. Go back down, and then we should be good to go to get our steel, finally. Not a simple issue. Whenever I say it's a simple issue, guys, it's never gonna turn out to be a simple issue. That's like the rule, I think. Hopefully, though. Yeah, that looks a lot more consistent though now. And, hopefully we start saying this fourth one consistent looking. That's what we want. We need all 4 of them going, and I know at one point they were. A little faster now, at least, though. Because worst case, I'll just need to prioritize steel for a while and then go from there. But it does look a little faster for steel production, so that's good. Nothing else, what I'm gonna have to do is just prioritize steel for a while. But anyway, let's pick up whatever steel we can. That way we can get the jetpack fuel, and then from there, we'll reevaluate our lives. Question our sanity, reevaluate our lives. Question our life choices. All that good stuff. Alright. And we need to, once again, go back up to the tunnel. And let's hopefully make this jetpack fuel. Because I am so done with this. Can I make another tank? That would be wonderful. No. That's fine. I don't need another tank. I was just being greedy. Okay, follow the pipe, follow the pipe. All the way this way. Alright. Also, if we up the steel, we can up our production level a lot, so that's also why I wanted to fix the steel issue, but it's alright. Actually, also, since we broke the polymer, yeah, we're probably not producing other things that we need to be producing, but I'm not sure. Let's see, what are we doing? We need the distillation column first, so that should be able to go this way. Let's see, I want to make sure that there's like enough space between these two guys. That'll be fine. There's those, and then might have to connect the flare stack. Plus there's like, I wonder if I could branch that off. I could try it. Let's give it a shot. Let's go for the lazy route. Steel pipes, rather than like each individual. So let's do a T intersection. Here we go. And then do over and straight into this one. So corner, up, and rotate, rotate, rotate. There we go. Alright, so we've got the input. Are you happy? I need you to make this. Yay, good. Okay. Well, that seems pretty consistent. We're staying at consistent levels, so that, I mean, it seems to be working nicely. Are you still happy? Oh, we're at max there, so that's probably the problem. Let's rehook this thing up. Let's see. We shall do it by doing it this way. This way. Way, and that, and here. There we go. You should be rehooked up. Awesome. And then hopefully we're not using more crude oil than we have, so We'll kind of keep an eye on it, but I think... So yeah, that's hooked up. Then we're making that, but that needs to be hooked up to another flare stack, so let's go ahead and make that. Do we have enough space right there? Where is the best area? Let's try this. Hold on, which side is the output? The waste gas is there. And it goes around to the back. Okay, might be faster to do it this way, so let's do this. So over to here, and then on down. Same over here, and down. Go, Williams, go. And then we're just going to get this floor fixed. Then we have construction site decor. Do I need it? No. I don't care about warning people about where they step. I'm the only person on this planet. I mean, there's some things in sheep, but they're, yeah. They do like to stand on the conveyor belts. Wouldn't it be awesome if the, like, the construction decor would, prevent the sheep from climbing on all your stuff? I don't know, I feel like that would be cool. They'd be like, oh, I can't climb up there. Anyway, let's see. I have the flare stack. Awesome. Let's make sure that we make it to where you can walk through it, ideally, more or less. I'm not too worried about it, but... And then pipe. Yeah. Down. Straight down this way. And then curve. This way. This way. Alright, there we go. And then curve straight into... There we go. Into there. And then we get rid of that waste gas. How do I get back through? There we go. Okay. Oh my gosh, we're strained again. Alright, let me take a look. Where's my electronic grid? Where did I put it? Oh, here it is. Duh, I was looking at it. Let's see. We might need another voltage grid, like transformer. Let's see. Where is our current one that we're at? Okay, this is what we've got, and we're basically using the maximum for the low voltage grid. But it's fine, because we do have this... Let's see. So I think what we need is maybe another transformer will fix it. Let's give it a try. Watch me break the electricity again. I break the electricity like every other day. How can I make more large transformer than a small one? Alright, well, fine. We will make a large one. See if I care. Okay, there we go. Let's grab the... We should be able to just connect it straight from here to here. Okay, and now you're less strained. Awesome. Success. That was an easy fix, luckily. See, it's fine as long as I don't say that it's easy. Then we need the fluid thingamabob. Nah, this one, the fluid assembler. Let's go ahead and fix the floor here so we can put it down. This is gonna be like barely able to be walked around, but I guess I don't really need to walk around it much, which is good. I'm like the queen of like getting as much in a small amount of space as possible. Let's see, so fluid assembler. This way. What do you need? Fluid assembler, and oh yeah, we need the plates. Dang. Alright. Those plates are gonna be the death of me. Okay. How close are we? Because, Oh, okay. we're like not that far. How do I want to do this? I could set off one branch. All right. This jetpack better be it better be worth it. Make all of the those thingies. All right, we're gonna branch. Not this off. That's the other one. These are the plates. There. Oh yeah, and this isn't even made yet. I guess I could set up its own. How do I want to do this? I don't want to take it all the way over there, but I might have to. Okay. I might have to, like, take it all the way back to, just like I did with this, back to the, what's it called? The factory itself. Okay. We're going on a trip. You're coming with me. Okay, or you can take the floor with you. Alright. Alright. I need to take you. Where's your output? That's your input, and of course your output is back here, where it's terrible to get to. Okay. Yep. We might need more, just a bit more steel. We might have to go to the other factory just to get steel for this. Because yeah, we're kind of low on steel at this factory, so, and I want to get my jetpack before I try to fix the steel problem. The steel deficit. Alright, that's as much as we can make, it looks like. So, let's go back to the other factory, which should be quick considering we have the escalators. And then, once we get the steel, we can actually bring the jetpack fuel back to the factory. So, I'm glad we made the bunker though. At least it's kind of easy to get around. There's no climbing over mountains or anything, so that's good. We need to go down to the endless tunnel. Aptly named. And let's go get that steel. I also need to clean out my inventory, but it's fine. It's fine. So I love these escalators. Like, you go so fast. Like, look at that. Watch me, like, be sad over, like, the speed of the jetpack because it's gonna go slow. Alright, and we're almost there. Look at that, super quick, running at lightning speed. And let's go up to the other base, which is actually above ground rather than below ground like that one. Oh yeah, and I can drop off any extra stuff that I have, which is great. So let's drop off the stone, get rid of it. Any more? Nope. Alright. And I was here for steel. I already forgot. Jeez. Right over here is our steel. Somehow this teeny tiny factory is making more steel than the other one. Or not, well, I guess it's not small by any means. It's a kind of a huge factory in of itself. Oh, look at that. We're up to 91,000 now. That's great. Good to see. We're almost at 100K for this factory, which is awesome. I want to get 1 million a day. That's the goal. I think what I do... Oh yeah, because I totally forgot. I also set up this... oh, that's for glass. I want to set up another steel... Where'd it go? Another steel... I promise I have thoughts. Thingy.
let's see, a storage container just for steel. So that way, whenever we need steel, it'll keep outputting rather than getting stuck. Do I have what is needed? It doesn't look like it. Well, actually, I do. Let's make a level 2 logistic container, and then we just need one more loader. Never mind. And we just need one more loader. Let's try to parkour our way around the spaghetti factory. Oh my god. There's no... Okay. The more time I spend away from this factory, the more I forget how chaotic it is to, like, function. But don't ask me where anything's going. I have no idea. Anyway, let's go ahead and have it set up here. That's fine. Let's see. We'll set it up here, and then it'll work well enough. We will do it like so. Cool. And then this one will be output, this one will be input, and then we just take the conveyor belts into that, and then there we go. Start outputting. Now we won't get stuck with too many until this thing fills up, which is going to be great because we really need steel beams for piping. It seems to be getting more and more needed. Oh, we have a construction warehouse now. Well, now I want to mess with that, but it takes steel beams too. Oh my god, I can't with these steel beams. You're killing me. Alright, construction port, like ship port, also needs 100 steel beams. Advanced machinery parts we have. We haven't even made the energy shells. And we don't have the maintenance drones yet. We haven't started making those, but the energy cells are needed to be made, and then we really need to up our steel beam production. That's like priority number 1, I think, because this is not it. Oh my god. Alright, well, let's grab this, what we have from this factory, and go back to our other factory, and we might have to fix the steel beam issue first, I'm thinking. Like, yeah. I remember when you tried so hard to make this factory organized, right? I tried so hard to make it organized before giving up, and then, yeah. But it's fine. We have a bunker now. It's way better. I love this bunker. It just needs to be kind of like, this hallway is so boring. The endless tunnel, it's so boring. We need to like spruce it up. I don't know how, but I need to make it more entertaining. And luckily it doesn't take long though. Let's see. We're back. Go back into the gigantic factory over here. Oh look, we've made our portable light. Alright, let's see what else we can research real quick, because yeah, we're getting low on the research. Radio tower. Allows you to contact the space station without— oh, from anywhere, without needing— that would be so useful. Yes. Okay, I like that. I'm gonna research that. Long range scanner too? Oh. Okay, we're gonna do both of those. That's gonna come in clutch. Battery large. LOL, I haven't even done the battery small yet, and it's already ready for level 2. This game, like, researches things faster than I learn them. That seems to be an operator error, though. Alright, let's see. I still think that we're gonna need more— we need more output here. I don't know. I'm trying to think. Are all of you working? Kind of? There's kind of that pause in between that one. How much was in this one? That's my question. Okay, not much. Okay. Because we're having like a bottleneck, basically. We have plenty of smelters, but I think we're going to need more crushers. But in order to get more crushers, we need like tons and tons and tons of the whatever this stuff is, the rubble This orange rubble. I'm just gonna start calling it by color because I cannot pronounce these things. But yeah, these aren't even being produced. So this belt isn't even being used. So basically this is like almost all consistently. I feel like the break is happening only when this goes forward. Okay. I think what we're going to have to do is get 2 belts, because I don't think we have the level 3 belts. Is there a level 3 belt? Probably. Yep, there it is. That's definitely what we need, is a level 3 belt. But we haven't even started on Science Pack 4s. Oh, guys. Okay. We could just make 2 belts. Yeah, I think that's gonna be the plan. Yeah. Let's do that. Because I think what's happening is we basically have not enough. You'll see. I'll explain it. It's gonna be easier to show than to explain. Okay. Because basically, as we go into our service corridor, basically we only have 1 belt coming out, but we have tons of belts going into the one down that way. Because this should be map. Yeah, so this is where our Zenferite, the orange one, is. And then we just need, I'm pretty sure we're gonna need a second conveyor belt, because as you can kind of see, this is consistent, but we're just making more items than this 1 belt can do. So we're gonna need 2 belts, I think. So let's just bring it down. But our service corridor is already getting full, so we'll see how this goes. But we need another loader. And the only other ways to get even more is to upgrade our belt, but we have yet to do Science Pack, and I feel like doing a second belt is just going to be easier than doing the other route, basically. So, there we go. Output. And then come along with me. We're gonna go on an adventure. Don't mind that this is just right in the middle of the elevator. Oh, look, and it's like a pre-made... Oh, this is where we come across our problems. Here. And then we can just do... We need a slope. Slope. I have a feeling we're gonna need more than 1, because as you start seeing, it's gonna get more and more claustrophobic as we go. But let's see. Will you let me put it here? That would be excellent. I cannot get out. Oh yay, the joy of me trying to make spaghetti out of these belts. There we go. Now turn. Now I'll go back over to this side. And then bring it over this way. Alright. Chaos. Alright. How am I going to get it through? I think the best plan might honestly be, I think I'm gonna have to open up this wall more, because as you see, there's not much more I can do to fit more into this wall. So let's drill. Actually, I'll just use my little space guys. This way, and down. Yeah. Gold mine for me. Good robots. Alright. Okay. I think what I'm gonna do is actually do this because it's faster, and I don't trust my 3D. You like the bunker? I'm glad that you like the bunker, though. Yeah, we don't want to do that, but at least that's enough space for now. Let's put in these building blocks. Alright, and then where are we putting everything? I love how there's just a random hole right here. Although technically, I could just make... I have an idea. Alright, let's go back down. I have an idea. Should I hook this up first? Probably. Let's see. So that's where it is. We'll just drill out a little space here. That'll be fine. Here. And then here. Yeah. And then we'll just have you go that way. I make my own rules. There we go. And then that way. Basically, what I'm thinking is I can put it downwards, basically. Make another downward slope. We'll definitely need more of this, whatever this is. Whatever it's missing. And then go downward, downward. Don't mind the fact that I just blocked myself in here. And then we'll just output it out this way. Hopefully I can grab it from out there, but at least that's set up. And then, oh my goodness, how am I gonna get back out? Alright, this way. Okay. Then we can go back into the factory, and I'm thinking I'll just make the entire loft into a steel production at this point, because steel is, like, vital, apparently, for all of this. How do I... There we go. Nope, nothing like getting yourself stuck. Yep, that's an issue. We're gonna have to go... Okay. There's more than one way to do things, I suppose. There we go. And then that way. You go up as well. Straight and okay. That's fine. 1, 2. Okay, that's fixed. Making sure that the flow is still good. That's being outputted, so that's great. And then let's go back down and finish out our extra steel production. So we need, what do we need? Endless tunnel. There we go. Sipping on my coffee. Yep, wrong way. Okay. So let's edit this loft, basically. Because that's where we put it out, and we'll just bring it in here, rather than, doing the rubble route that way, I think. How am I gonna do this? What I'm thinking... Okay, idea. We're gonna do this. You'll see, and it'll work, and it's gonna be great, but I'm gonna hate it the entire time. Let's see. Alright. So, because we're not getting enough rubble, what we're gonna do is do the original plan of having all of these up here and all of the crushers down below. Hopefully that'll fix it. I really do hope. Okay. Crusher. And we're going to need... What do we need? The plates and machinery parts. Challenge accepted. Let's go grab those. Yeah, this area is kind of turning out to be like the spaghetti factory. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what it is. I cannot make something where I don't have to do parkour. I don't know how other people manage to not do that. But. Okay, and what were we making? We were making crushers. So 1, 2, I think it's 3. Crusher. And we're gonna get rid of these outport things. We're gonna redo all this anyway, so. For all of this steel. For a minute, I love how our profit is going up, even though, I'm, like, breaking everything. I don't know how that's working. I love how our profit is going up. That shouldn't make any sense, but alright. Alright, so those are crushers, and we still need to basically produce, so get rid of all this. Alright, and how is this working? Okay, so it's working the same way. We're just gonna have to wrap it around. That'll work. Yes. Alright, so that's the rubble. Those are separate. But we're gonna definitely need the output. Okay, yep. I got it. Let's see. We need... I just lost my train of thought so bad. Alright, the crushers. Those are what we need. Alright. Okay. Yeah. That works. There and there. Are you in line? No. Oh, that's because we would need one more. Actually, I think that'll be alright. And then we need back here, we will need the inputs. This will need to go. This is for our steel. And then we also need a level 2 loader. 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3. And then it will wrap around. It's gonna be spaghetti. I just know it. I'm trying to not make spaghetti into this factory into a spaghetti one, but it's not working out. I don't know what it is with me. It's a curse. Curse of the spaghetti factory. It makes it interesting though, I guess, to look at. Yeah, I need to make things so much bigger. I think that's my issue. I make everything way too claustrophobic. I'm like, well, let's optimize space. I'm like weirdly good at it, and also it makes for chaos, so. Anyway. Okay, so what we need, we could put it through here. And what we're gonna do is bring... Let me see. Are all of these... Well, I guess that is maxed out. I don't know how that happened. Are all these... Okay, got it. That makes sense. So, we need to set all of these. Set, and set. So we can actually see where we're at with all this. Alright, and then we're going to actually take it the other way around. Okay, okay, actually that was right. So what we're gonna do is go over here. Yeah, it's not gonna... We're gonna need to move these over one. Or at least this one. I promise everything makes sense in my head, even if I'm terrible at narrating what I'm doing. So around here, then this way, and then back this way. And then basically it'll go up from there. So, basically everything will get put onto this belt, and then it'll go up to the smelters upstairs. So we're going to need up. This way, and this way. Oh yeah, you're not gonna be able to do that, are ya? Okay. Let's bring it out one. I will make you work. You will listen to me. Okay. And then this way. And then down. Oh wait, no, up. Yeah, okay. Did I put those in the right direction? No, I did not. That's... Okay. I got it. Alright, please snap. That would be excellent. There we go. Alright. Fixed it. This way. Okay, and then we just need more loaders. Oh, I guess I did have loaders. Oh, those are definitely not in the right location. Yay, the fun of trying to get everything to fit. Okay. So 1, 2, and then 3 here. And then you go around. And then it'll just curve. There we go. I don't care, just make it happen. There you go. Alright, so we definitely should have, and this will be output, output, and output. All of those will be outputting all of that. That has enough for now. Let's go add all of the smelters in and make sure those are working properly. You're not doing anything. Why aren't you doing anything? Oh, yep, those are backwards too. Got it. Oops. My bad. That would make it very difficult to come up to the area where you're supposed to. This way. And that way. Awesome. Now please work. Yay. Alright. And then we're gonna actually add even more in. So I know you just got started working, but we're gonna break you already. And we have a ton of smelters, so we're just gonna do it like this. 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. I would put another. How many more do we have? We have. Oh my gosh. Alright, I'm just gonna expand it. We're gonna have all of the steel. That's my hope. If that'll work for now. And then smelters, yep. So 1, 2, and 1, 2. Excellent. And then we will need oh my god, we're gonna need a ton of loaders. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And 8, 9, 10. Oh my gosh, we have so much. Alright, and then we just wrap it around. Oh yeah, we're gonna need more conveyors for sure. And while we're waiting on more conveyors, let's look at the outputs. So, 2, and we're going to need even more loaders as well there. Here, 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 here. Output, output, and output. And then do the same thing over here. I'm gonna add. Uh-oh, we're gonna need more building blocks too. Oh, I'll just do it this way. I just want to walk away enough that I can work. Okay, so that's not gonna work there because we need to make room for the loaders to actually get their power by using the building blocks. And we need technomods. Alright. We'll just grab them from over here. Technomods. Hello. I know that you have a bunch. Alright. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to add some lights underneath that. It got very dark after that. But okay. Let's finish out this power problem. Put out that. We're gonna need a ton more conveyors as well, but I want to make sure we have enough loaders. I'm only thinking 500 things at once. Okay, and then loaders. Yep, that's what I was doing. Output. Output. That was one space away. switch all these to output. 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 Output and output. Awesome. And then we just need to finish out the build over this way. And then from there, it'll actually start going down and go back into the conveyor that was supposed to. See, it'll actually work, I promise. Alright, let's hook all of this back up. Let's, all the conveyors we need. And we will, actually use this, believe me. We'll definitely use that extra output. Because I think we're gonna need it. But that's not too bad. Alright. And then we just need to connect all of these over this way. Yeah, there we go. And then hopefully we should start seeing a ton of things going into here. So let's grab... Okay. I'm trying to remember why I had this splitter set up. I have a feeling. I know that I was outputting it somewhere over here. Alright, let's take a look. Okay, so I need steel going into there for the machinery parts. That's the issue for that one. So let's rehook that up as well. It's gonna be a pain, but we're gonna figure it out. I might just have to bring it back around and deal with it. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Bring it back down. Rope down. Down, down, and down. Right into there. Awesome. I think we have enough steel now, hopefully. God, I hope so. That was not fun at all. Alright, let's see. And then we need this splitter, basically. The balancer. And what we're gonna do with that is... Oh, there we go. Bring one side around, because we're gonna need it for the advanced machinery parts, and we're gonna do this wonky thing, but it'll work. And I trapped myself. Okay, there we go. I got it. I'm very good at jumping over my own mess. Okay, and then it needs to go basically down that way. But it's gonna run into this pipe, or this... Who needs lighting? We don't need lighting. Okay. Here. And then down into here. And then it needs to just go straight here, and then here, and then here. And then the machinery parts should fit. Yep, they're making. Okay. And then let's see how much we have actually being produced this way. Hey, that looks excellent. Look at that. We're gonna have so much money hopefully coming in because look at that. Our production for that went up, although now the issue is we don't have the machinery parts, but we should have just fixed that, so it'll take a second. I love how our profit has gone down, like little by little as I'm trying to fix things, but hopefully that works. You don't want to look at I would love to see it. I want to see the messiest factory. The most chaotic one. That would be great. I'm trying to see if this goes up, because we might need more machinery parts, because now the issue might be machinery parts. But we'll see. Yeah, I think we might need more machinery parts being output. Oh, are these set wrong? For those not being outputted? Those are... Okay, let me figure this out. So, those are an input. This one should be an output, right? Yeah, these are output, I think. But wait, what? What is that there for then? Oh, this is not good. Look at that. Okay. Yeah, so those two are different, that's why. And then these, that's not even hooked up. Okay. Everything's broken. Alright, there we go. There's the hover engines. Excellent. And then, what are we missing? You don't have steel rods going in. Why not? You have plenty. Like, look at that. You have steel rods. You can just pick them up. There's so many. What is your deal? Oh, I see. Never mind, that's my bad. That was my fault. Never yell at your machines, they know better than you. There we go. Alright. Now you're working. That fixes that issue. And then we only have 2 coming for the issue for that. So they're working as fast as they can. I don't know if that's enough. We might start having a bottleneck there, and then we might have to do the same thing with the advanced machinery parts, but let's keep an eye on it. At least now we should start seeing some products getting made if I don't get trapped in my own creation. Alright, let's go. Alright, so that looks good. Nothing like seeing that flashing grid strain thing every once in a while. I'm trying to give you as much energy as I can. It's so hard. Well, all the machines are up and running, so that's a good sign. I don't see a single one that's not working on a product, so that's good. That means that we are at full production, I think. So, good. The best way to check it would be in the, whatever it's called, the launch pad ship thing, whatever. And then I think after that, we'll start on the next batch of, products that we'll start shipping out. Look at that, we're starting to actually make some items again. So hopefully that profit shoots right back up. Probably even better, I'm hoping, so. But yeah, after this we will do maybe another production bot. I'm not sure which kind, though. Oh, the maintenance drones. We definitely need the maintenance drones, so we might need to work on the energy cells, whatever they're called. Because we need those for the construction, thing. I'm not sure what the construction thing does, if I'm being honest, but I'm a work it out kind of a person. Oh, well, we can make the construction warehouse. That'll be interesting. Now I'm curious. I'm curious what it does. All right, let's grab some polymer boards. I want to test that. I'm too curious. I should probably go out the regular door. That's go through real doors. All right. Let's just grab it from here. There we go. Easy. Yeah. Let's go check this out. I want to try it. I don't know what it does. And up. We're gonna go upstairs because I don't know what it does, and I think it's gonna be huge. So we'll put it above ground for now, and then worst case we can lift it if needed. I don't know if it needs to be above ground or what, but look at that. We have so much space to work with. Although I might need to take down the scaffolding, but let's see. Where is it? Here it is. Construction warehouse. Oh my god, this thing is huge. I love this. Oh my god. Alright. We are going to need to get rid of this, so let's go off this way and then up. Yeah. Alright. Will you fit now? Oh my goodness, this thing is so massive. Okay. Alright, well, that's that. Cool. Okay. I just gotta figure out how to get inside. Lots of things. Alright. Oh. Missing building foundation. Yeah. Yeah, just a little bit. Alright. Oh, I do that all the time. There we go. Okay. Floor shape. Let's just get all of this out. And do we have enough to... Hopefully? I think we should. Hopefully. If we use all of these, we should have enough foundation blocks. Alright. And over this way. Yeah. Cool. Are you happy now? Hey. Alright. Let's see. Construction material. 0 out of 25. Construction rubble. 0 out of... Or, not 25, but 25,000. Interesting. So it's a warehouse. Recycling. Automatically recycles rubble into new construction material. I am intrigued. Empty warehouse. Ship content to nearest warehouse. Manage inventory. Destroy content. Okay. So we put things in here. And it makes things, from what I'm seeing. But it needs rubble. Of which I do not want to test. So does it just... I take it just makes random items, basically. And then you can just export it from here. Okay. That might not be bad, but it's gonna be a lot to hook up. That might have to wait till next time. And then I'm also curious because I want to make the... What is it? The construction ship port and the transport ship port. All of that. And I'm going to see if I can do how much of this I can do underground. Because I really want to have as much as possible underground. Obviously these ship things I have to put up here. That's not really a choice. But, yeah. Look at all that product we're getting. Excellent. Even here, it's great. I know, this one isn't in use yet, basically. I'd like to upgrade these to medium ones. I realize I'm procrastinating. Don't worry, I understand. Let's see. I mean, we're getting the money, which is great. I'm super happy with that. We're getting back up there, and... yeah, I think it's gonna be fine. So, let's see. I don't know what to do with this. I'm gonna have to test it, aren't I? I don't want to test it, because I have to hook everything up and nothing's under here. So, I don't think this massive thing is going to fit in my giant, like, pit that I made. But, let's find out. Alright. It's faster if you kind of control it. That's what I've been doing. Because if you hold down for massive materials, it takes forever, so... Fun fact, I don't know. Let's go back down. I want to see if I can put it in there. Fit it inside of the pit at the bottom there. You'll see, if you haven't seen it already. Okay. I don't even think I've made stairs all the way down, but we'll take the elevator. Because those stairs are a work in progress, and I figure... I haven't even named the floor, it's just all the way to the bottom called Z. Or Z for you Canadians. And... yeah, I haven't really finished the stairs going all the way down to the bottom. Yet. I didn't figure you guys would want to watch that. Yeah, it's, this is just what it looks like. It's just dark down here. Advanced darkness. It's like that SpongeBob episode where, you know, the advanced darkness and he goes all the way down. Oh, I saw green, so that's a good sign. You were green among— yeah, alright. Just barely fits. Oh my god. Well, it fits over here. I'm not sure. Oh, the, yeah, I haven't finished this. Alright, let me finish that actually. I have plenty to work with. So, floor. Finish this out. Alright. Yes. Finish this floor. And then we need these. Building blocks. All the way this way. There we go. Okay. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this thing is gonna be a pain to get around. Alright, well, I don't know. I don't know. Okay, no power. Yeah, that makes sense. I have not brought power down here. I forgot about that. That is important. But we can do that easily with the people elevator that we have. We will need a transformer. I should theoretically have enough for a transformer, unless I don't. Where are the transformers? Maybe I don't. Yeah. Nope. Alright, we need plates. Alright, let's go back up, grab some plates real quick, and grab the power. Which shouldn't be hard. I have a plan. Trust. I think this is— yeah, this is the way. I really need to, like, light this up. So luckily we can actually also add some light down there, maybe. It's kind of scary down there. I'm not gonna lie. Anyway, we need— we have plenty of power poles. We can just grab it. Okay, well we do have this power in here. So I might just grab it from here. I like to store these things basically. Alright, so we need to connect it. Yep, you want a power pole, but we don't have power poles. And so my middle mouse button is like weird. So if you're ever wondering why I like never use my middle mouse button, that's why. It's like broken. It's super sensitive, so all it does is scroll even when I press. Anybody who does 3D modeling will know that that is a very bad situation to have. Let's see. We need more of the power lines. And this is basically what we're gonna do. We're just gonna go from here over to here. Nope. Yeah, I didn't think you'd like clipping. It never likes me clipping, but I have no problem with it personally. Okay. How about I do it from the ceiling? Are you fine with that? Cool. Alright. It's gonna be fine. Alright. Over here, and we'll just connect you down this way. That's fine. Is it pretty? No, but it'll get the job done. And then we need the plates. Let's go grab those plates out here. Do the transformer, and then we should be good. Hopefully. I can do power. Let's grab the transformer. I think we should do a large one, honestly, for this massive construction warehouse thing. I don't know, watch me have to pick it up after I, like, connect everything down there. I like to learn via pain, so. We shall see. At least our money is also going back up, so that's good. Almost at $500,000 in our account, which is going to be the most that we've had so far. And our goal is to get to $1 million a day, ideally. Okay, and where are we? What were we doing? I lost. Okay, transformer. That's what we were doing. I might just make another room. I like making rooms where, like, the power is, so I don't have to look at it. 3, and then basically it should be— oh, we need one more back here, and then... and... there. Alright. This is where our massive transformer will be. There we go. And then let's see if I can connect it directly. Sometimes I think it's gonna wanna... yeah, I didn't think so. I didn't think it was gonna like that. Alright, how do I always forget how to take it off. Alright, F. And there we go. Yeah. So, what we need is to take it... how many wires do we have? 7. Awesome, that's plenty. Over here. I don't want to use a power pole, and I can't switch it unless I have a middle mouse button. Okay. Here. 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 Missing building foundation. Yep, forgot about that part. You right. Floor shape. How about we just do it like this? Alright, that. And then building blocks. Alright, now we have power. Excellent. The dirt back. That's not even the right dirt, but that's fine. And then we need decor. We need door, so I don't have to look at it. Door. I'm blind. I have no idea. Did I not make a door? Yep, I did. I'm just blind. I knew it. Alright. This is why I have so many of extra items in my inventory. Alright, so now we have power down here. That's good. And then we have the gigantic machine, that mystery machine. We can just take elevators. Let's see. So we have power, construction content, so it says the same as upstairs. Alright, let's give her a test. So, I think what we're gonna have to do is move it over just a little bit, and you'll see why. Alright, so I wonder if it'd fit long ways better. That would be great. Where's the panel? There's the panel. Can I fit you back that way? Yeah, that's so much cleaner. Okay. And I can still kind of use the ports on this side, and then worst case, I can dig out around it as needed, but it'll work. And then we just need to bring elevators down this way. I just forgot about the stairs being a problem. But yeah, let's see. I love how I said I was gonna do this tomorrow and then I got distracted and decided to do it today. It's my curiosity though, I swear. We also still need to do the battery things because we need the power cells. Alumic acid, how do we make that? Alumic acid, we need ignum powder, we need alumite gas, and water. That's gonna be complicated. Okay, that'll be a work in progress. We don't even have water connected anywhere in this facility. Let's see. Oh, now we're running out of something else. Interesting. What are we running out of? Oh, no, that's the output. Never mind. Duh. What is this output? Or input? Ah, that's steel. Alright, so that steel's working. This steel's not working as fast. Okay, got it. Yeah, I just feel like I'm trying to decide how to bring everything down. Because I knew I was going to need to do that. But I don't want to mess with this stuff. Because this is our income, right? Because I basically need to set it up to where an elevator goes straight down of some kind of rubble. So that way it can start creating things for us. I think that's what it is. I might have to do some research, honestly. Before I start messing with it, to be honest, because yeah, I don't know enough about the construction thingy or the like any of these things, the construction warehouse, the ship port. Yeah, and it's gonna, let's see, construction industry stands for multiple buildings in the construction site system for modular buildings. If you're looking for information on how to set up and configure modular buildings, please take a look at our respective info database about modular buildings. That's what I'm doing. I love how it's like, here's the directory, and then also take a look. Once a modular building has been configured and confirmed for construction, it acts as a construction site that needs to be built. Okay. Construction materials need to be delivered in case of an adjustment or dismantling. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to do research before this time, so I might call it off early because all of this is going to be major projects to work on. And it's either gonna be a 2-hour stream or end up being a 6-hour stream, I feel like, because, yeah, this is gonna take some work. So, next time, absolutely, we will start working on all of this and kind of seeing what we can do with these construction warehouses. But yeah, give me some time with that. But at least we can finish maybe getting the jetpack fuel. Oh my gosh, I started like 5 projects today and got like none of them done. So we have that. We also have, oh yeah, the whole thing, the reason why we got so distracted is literally because of the steel issue. It was literally me going on a giant trip to try and get steel beams for the pipes. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I got that distracted. That was a bad one. I definitely don't have enough pipes to make this happen. Because I'd like to make the jetpack fuel, but we're not even anywhere near close to bringing all the jetpack fuel over this way. This is how far we managed to get last time. And then we still need to do the liquid assembler, but we need the plates in order to do that. Yeah. I think I'm gonna have to make more space, for one, even though I did make quite a bit. Do some research, and then maybe bring this all the way back, because I feel like this is gonna take a bit. And yeah. Also guys, I was also thinking about doing a surprise stream on something, so let me know what kind of things that you'd rather me play, because I usually do survival and building kind of things, and then I also like I like playing horror things as well. That's fun. Some FPS, but not much. But yeah, basically, like, let me know, do you want like a spooky Halloween kind of stuff? So that kind of a thing. But yeah, I think I'm going to call it here for today, because this one is going to take quite a while to fix. So let me work offline, and I will get back to you by Wednesday, and we'll put all this back together. So and if you have not already hit that follow button, please go ahead and hit that follow button. We are so close to hitting affiliate, so yeah, and I appreciate anybody who is following, who is watching, any of the lurkers out there. But yeah, you guys have a good day, and I'll see if I might stream later on today. But yeah, Glitch Witch out.